In this video, we will be identifying flint, chert, and making some arrowheads with flint knapping. Nice. White and black. Wow. That's interesting. Oh, let's see. This one. Same thing. Bigger piece. Might need the mini sledge for this one. This is definitely it though, you can see it there. It smells like gunpowder. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
This is it. So another type of flint. Piece of limestone. This is limestone.
That's pretty nice.
High quality limestone. So I've said this in other videos. If you get a high quality limestone like that, you can knap it. Especially if you need to skin something. This is super sharp. Just use it like that. You don't even have to make a blade out of it. I can see that's limestone already. So no chert in there. Got a lot to look at here. And judging by how this other stuff looks, it's got a very blue tint to it. Mottled blue, gray, black. So this is what I'll be looking for. So this, as far as I know, is not Onondaga. It's more of like an Esopus. I don't know how to pronounce it. This stuff will work just as good. And this is a huge freaking score for me. That's a knife by itself. I could make that into a nice knife. Limestone. Limestone. Super high quality stuff though. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing either. Besides the limestone and the slate. Limestone. Alright, so we got one decent piece of some kind of flint. That's not what I'm looking for, but it's still pretty awesome. So I'm going to head out and keep looking. Look along the way. Go check out a campsite in a national forest, and I'll show you what some of this drive looks like. It's pretty amazing.
Oil.
Right there.
Blueberries. They're delicious. Oh my gosh.
So what's strange to me is there's like brand new buildings like this, or you know, just like restaurants and subways and all these, and then all of a sudden you got like a super like 200-year-old inn right next to a mobile station, and it's just a little strange to me, especially with the landscape. I'm not used to this landscape. I'm not used to these kind of trees being around everywhere. And just being in these like strange valleys with ponds, that's Turtle Pond, with mountains surrounding. Like there's mountains out there all the way back behind these trees. And it just goes from what looks like an extreme touristy area to this, like within a second as I'm driving, and that just keeps happening over and over again. And then all of a sudden it says Moose Crossing. So, like here is a moose area.
Here's the moose.
And like right there was a mobile station, and here's a moose. That's a little strange to me. I think I'm gonna go back into the woods in a little bit. It's the same stuff.
Is that a good piece?
It's not too great compared to that other piece we just found. No, that's more chalky and shale-like.
Kind of like limestone. A
Yeah.
little bit.
Tiny bit. Yeah. This might not be it.
Maybe basalt. Jeez.
No, that's not it.
Is it basalt?
It might be basalt. An outcrop of the black chert next to the shale. And this is very high quality stuff. It's very smooth. Cool. I was wondering if there was outcrops or if it was just cobbles here, but there's an outcrop. Smack the rock. So it's in between the layers of shale. This is shale. It'll just break like that. And then right here is the chert. It's very shiny, very smooth, very black. And I don't want to crack this piece, but you could see that this came from this outcrop. This fell away.
Here looks like a really good piece.
So getting into some different colors here, there's mottled green and black. There's gray. That's green and black. Right by your foot here is gray. This is also gray. Variety of colors here.
It's like really green.
That piece fell off of this block, it looks like, along with this big piece.
And that's not just the cortex, right?
No, look down the side. It kind of looks like slate. Knock a flake off. And chert. It's damaged, but it's definitely chert. That's pretty high quality there. Beluga whales, American Atlantic cod, harbor seals, and blue mussels. There's still Atlantic salmon, rainbow smelt, that show it was once an arm of the Atlantic Ocean. That is awesome. We'll see, I really like this river though, it's amazing. So this is the cobble. I just knocked the flake off for you. If it is Norman scale, it's incredibly pure stuff. It's kind of black-gray. And it comes in big boulders like this, big cobbles. Getting some chert from right down in this creek. Man, this feels really special. Oh, nice. Usable arrowhead, definitely will work. So, people are wondering how I find flint and chert. Usually what I do is I look at like Google Earth or Google Maps, and I look for areas with like a big rocky shore along the waterways. And I just walk down and explore. So this has all been super eroded here. We lost about 3 feet, 2 feet out into the river. You can see it cut all the way up to here. And in that original video of this location, you could see that this was fairly flat to walk on here. So a lot of erosion here.
Look at the far shore over there.
Yeah, you can see it out over there too. So that needs testing. See that? That's flint. That's flint. Last time I had my mini sledge. So there's just little bits of chert in a huge block of limestone. You can see it's limestone here. So there's little bits. So that is not good for flint knapping.
Good for flint and steel, maybe?
If you could get to it, good for flint and steel. You'd need a hammer or a better hammer stone. This looks like maybe a little tiny bit surrounded by limestone. Test it. Smells like gunpowder.
Like flint?
Yeah. It's very low quality flint. It's not Onondaga. So, for everyone who found that first How to Find Flint video, this is where I found the Onondaga. Onondaga, that's how I used to say it. Onondaga. So I really want to find a source of that stuff, the smelly stuff. So I'm going to look around here a little bit more and then follow the creeks and rivers around this whole area. So come and take a look with me. Watch out, it's slippery. Sledge. Slip that. Alright, I'm gonna sink. Okay. There's little Toys R Us teddy bear paws. No, it's like little monkey. I don't know what that is. Squirrel? It looks like little hands. Flint right here running through the limestone and the back. So I'm going to take this piece off. Not on a dogger. Good for flint and steel, not much else. And this big block is more of the freeze damaged chert. I could see a line here. See how damaged that is? You cannot use something like this for flint knapping, but you can use it for flint and steel fire starting. Let's see how it looks anyway. You smell it. It's not on the dogger. See how it just chunks and crumbles like that? But for flint knapping, you want it to run in a smooth flake. It can't crack and crumble like this.
Looks like it's in limestone too.
This is a lighter gray color. Shock absorber. No. See this? Hit here.
Oh, yeah.
Little bit in there.
Chunks off in blocks.
Mm-hmm. More of that crumbly chert.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So that looks like a mix?
It's a mix. Let's see. Limestone chert mix.
Limestone and chert?
Yep. Yep. Limestone.
Oh.
It's mostly limestone. But it's cherty limestone, so you can knap that.
Sploosh.
So to explain what happened with that big rock, I saw a seam going through the rock, a line of different material, very thin, and if you hit along those lines, it'll split the whole rock. If you find where the line goes through in the rock and you hit it at the right location, it will split the rock like what you just saw happen. Look at that.
Oh wow.
That's Onondaga.
Really?
Yeah. See the white speckles in the black? Yep.
Can I smell it?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Alright, what do we got?
So we hit here. Extremely high quality flint.
Ooh.
And this is Onondaga chert.
Yeah, can they see that shine? Open it up again?
Yep.
Let's see if I can get that, like, can you like tilt it? It's like a little bit of a shimmer. Ooh, there we go.
But the oil smell wears off real quick. That's disappointing. I really like the oil smell.
It's weird.
So I'll take this, make a little tiny arrowhead out of it again. This is almost the same stuff as this material.
It does look similar.
I'll head up this way. If this is where the Onondaga is, it's not washing in from down there. So it's not coming in from down there and then washing up here if there's a water source flowing out this way. It's coming from up there. 100% coming from up there, the smelly stuff. Alright, so I found, again, at this spot, tiny things. Things that you can't really use for flint knapping, things you can use for flint and steel. But I'm more interested in the flint knapping at the moment. And I'm not really seeing too much big that I could use here. It's all tiny stuff. But it is coming from that way. So I'm going to head up that way, follow that river, and see if there's anything washing out along the way. But as for here, not too much to be found. So, let's go. But again, I found another tiniest piece of Onondaga ever. It is what I'm looking for, but it's so small, man. Come on. Give me more than that. Come on, I've been trying for so long. Alright, let's go. I am hopeful. Maybe we'll find it this time. Always finding more underwears than shirt. Why is there so much underwears? What the heck? Alright, so I just always assume this is a pure chunk of limestone from that color. You can see it's a different color when it's wet. But I always see this and I never test it. So I'm going to test it because I don't know. Oh! That is flint! What the heck?
Are you serious?
That is flint.
So we need to reevaluate this entire
What the heck?
Are you serious?
That's flint.
Did you just have a feeling
I
about
just
that?
had a feeling, yep. Just because I saw that color change.
That's funny.
That is flint.
That's usually what the
What is
straight
this?
limestone looks like. Is that the
Here's more. This is weird looking. Alright. That's amazing. What the heck? Yeah. Look at that.
What?
That's dirt.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that. What the heck?
Oh my gosh.
It's not pure. This piece is not pure.
So, try this. Oh my gosh, this might be chert. Dude.
What the heck, man?
Either that or it's what? It's just super, super high quality limestone?
I don't know. Don't know. Oh, that's chert.
What the?
That's chert.
Are you, dude?
Okay, so what the heck is this?
Okay, so we need to completely reevaluate. Look, there's that. There's that. Dude, I thought it was just limestone.
There is some impurities in it. But that's pretty freaking high quality. What the?
What?
So, not the smelly stuff, but high quality stuff.
Yeah, what do you call this?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a gray-white shirt. Don't know. What the heck?
I know, oh my god.
That
oh
is,
my gosh.
this is the highest quality chert I've found. So I'm looking for the blue and black stuff. I'm just completely rock blind to the fact that there's huge blocks of chert freaking everywhere here. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Well, I was not expecting that. I was on my way out. And I was like, let me test one more. What the heck? Okay, so I gotta make some notes. are trespassing. Don't do that. So you want to find areas that have public access and that you are allowed to collect from. You got to make sure. You got to double check. And always be careful of that. You get in deep trouble if you trespass. Be careful. So there are posted signs all up and down this creek. And I found one spot that looked like a public fishing spot. And there's just not a lot of access. I know there's flint in this creek, but if I contact the owners on the posted signs, if I contact them, I might be able to get permission to go and look, but that isn't going to happen this trip. So I'll head over to the public area and see what's around there, I guess. So this white chert that I found, as compared to the black chert, the white chert needs good platforms to flake. If you just hit it like how I usually do, blowing through the piece, it's gonna crumble and you're not gonna have a good finished product. If you take the time to make good platforms and all, then you should be able to come up with a good point or a good knife or a good arrowhead. So each type of stone, in my experience, requires different techniques. Especially if you're trying to really thin it. But I'll get more into that in future videos, future lithic demonstrations. I'm just glancing over this area here, and I'm not really seeing anything that looks like chert or limestone. So I'm not going to waste my time at this spot, but it's really beautiful. I followed a creek to a barbecue. I'm going to have some lunch. She's got food and the drink. BBQ. So I got one of these little fire starter things. I don't know what they're called, but you rip it up into a pile. Then I'm going to use my wazoo necklace, ferro rod, piece of ceramic. Pull this back, you scrape that along there to make a spark. I've not tried this specific stuff yet, so we'll see. I followed the creek quite a ways, so I might be past the actual flint source. But some of this stuff looks promising. Let's see, I'll test it. Alright. That is some different kind of flint, high quality. Very shiny. Totally different kind of flint here. Crazy. Okay. there's another flint line right there. And you can see it right there. It's not the best stuff. Interesting rock though. Right here is a line of flint. More of that. This actually looks like... Yeah, I will take that piece. That's a good piece. That's probably a good piece right next to it. I'll take those. These are perfect for spear points and small knives. These will work great. These little picnic tables with these little ponds. Got my little spinner. Oh, got a bite, got a bite. Ooh, jeez. Trout. Oh, wow. Look at that. Nice. All right, guys. Got myself dinner. We'll put them out and we'll cook them up. Bleed them. All right. Stone knife. And what we're gonna do is just pull everything out. Okay. There's that. Then we just gotta clean them out with some water. Vermont trout. Plastic fork. Some cayenne, flint and steel, right here. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, learned of a trick. If you don't overcook the fish, you could pull the spine where the head was. The head fell off. You could pull the spine out in one piece. Just gently pull it out. All that meat, and you just pick at that. Came out one piece so you don't make it bony. Wow, this looks really good. All right, guys. Got the trout. All the meat and skin right here. Look, it's still steaming. I didn't even open this cayenne yet. All right. Yep, that's too much. Like a little sprinkling, like that. This is really good. Really, really good. Make sure I got all the bones. Sun's going down, being attacked. Mosquitoes. Don't want to eat too much of this can because sometimes you get a sensitive stomach from it, or at least I do. Alright, there's still a little bit of bones. That's okay though. Eat the bones too. Yeah. You can see the bones. Still in there. I ate all the meat. All that's left is the skin and some bones. I can see the bones. Right there. Yum. Bushcraft. Trout dinner. guess the stuff would be called Helderberg chert. It's kind of gray. Grayish blue. Super tough. There we go. It's got a lot of stuff in it, so it's gonna be tough. Just trying to zigzag it. The underside is got a lot of crystals and stuff. Try to get rid of it early. It is hot. Wow. Sitting right in the sun. Hung up right in the middle. Try to come in from the other side. Lots of damage. Look at that. That's screwy, man. I'm having to hit extremely hard on this. It's hanging up at those crystal pockets. I was hoping for a larger point from that piece, but the stuff is creek collected and very damaged. That piece just won't go, huh? Try again, hold the flake in place and hit, got rid of it. See it crud in the middle? Alright. Keep that piece as biface. Got this other piece to mess with. I'll try this one to get a bigger spear point. It's kind of layered. You can see here. Ah, nope. Too much damage. Keep trying. That's all limestone. Limestone. That might make a nice point. Anything that might make a nice point, I'm going to throw in a separate pile here. Spell off, freeze damaged, freeze crack. Another big freeze crack. Wonder if this one will work though. Really super tough. Nice. Oh, wow, it's hot. Just gonna try to flatten this piece out. Hit here, see if it does anything. Nope. Shot it across the top. There's a lot of damage in there. Just trying to flatten it out. See this high ridge here? Having trouble getting rid of that. Hitting pretty hard. Whew. Got some of it. Just trying to clean it up. Tough, extremely. All right. I'm not going to keep going on that too much because it's hurting. Just cleaning it up as best as I can. Looks pretty good to me. Either way, I could put it on like that, or I could put it on like that. I'm thinking this way as a better tip. There we go, guys. Managed one more little guy. Tough stuff. Held the berg chert. Look at that. It'll go good on an arrow. Rabbit point. Maybe a squirrel. Stuff has fossils in it. Check that out.